minutes from last time? Does everybody lay everything
Actually,
out?
I haven't, and I know we couldn't approve them when we said we were going to meet, so let's see.
I guess now we can call it to order. Officially call it to order. 6.
At 6 o'clock.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah.
I've been wanting, Jim Bagwell got hold of it, and I couldn't, I was wanting to.
If it wasn't for my story, we would already been out the door.
That's right.
That's right.
I make a motion to approve the minutes.
Anybody second? Thank you. Roseanne second.
All those in favor?
Any opposed? None.
Financial update, Eddie.
Financial update. Okay. What I'm going to do is we're going to move item number 5, next year's budget, up underneath financial, so we can do all at the same time. That way we don't have to, if that's okay with everybody.
Yes.
But the financial report basically is, you have copies of the financial report. The one you need is
Yeah, this is
the long, yeah, you need this one here.
That's the budget.
That's the budget.
Okay, we're gonna do that
That's the
first.
monthly budget, line by line.
Oh,
Okay. If you look at, we only have through March, just got the finances for March. The April ones come in, April's comes in May the 10th. Today's May the 8th, so we haven't got April's yet. But if you look down through March, we really had, the only income we had for the month was $12.18, which is interest on our account. Expenditures, there were $268 in salaries and $14.53 for electricity. So if you look over at the last couple of total columns in the yellow, so far this year we had our income for the year is $20,535. We have an outstanding invoice of $2,748 to the city for their part of the park manager's salary, and there'll be one more invoice for $2,748 in June for a total of $54.96, which is, you could say, is outstanding at this point. One has been invoiced. It's probably been paid, but like I said, it'll probably show up on the April financial statement. And then they'll get another invoice around the 10th of June to close that fiscal year.
So about 25,000 in income for the year.
Looking at around 25,000, 26,000 income for the year.
What was it last year?
24. I don't have that right offhand.
Just roughly.
Yeah, roughly 24. Expenditures right now are 11,000. So we're, as of today, we're $8,800 in the positive for on this year's budget.
That's good.
Our account balance in the bank, account balance right now is $29,536.29. That's as of March the 30th. Now you will take this sheet, and we'll look at it real quick. What this does, it just, you see the budget. That's what you budgeted for the year, for this year. And this is what we spent out of that line item for the year so far. It matches this here, but this is monthly, and this is just total for the year. So the numbers at the bottom are the same, $8,800 basically to the good right now. So if we go down through it, you see we're over about $5,500 from the city. We're over. We raised. We budgeted to raise $11,000 for the run. We raised $14,000. we budgeted to get $1,000 in grants. We got 800 in grants. That was the ATAX money.
When will we find out about that?
I don't know. Should be soon. I haven't heard anything from Lisa on this year's ATAX. And you appropriated, you said you were gonna raise $2,500 in another fundraiser of some type. We haven't done that. We probably won't beat that at this point. That $114, it says other, that's interest on the account. And then you can look at down at the bottom. We went over on our PR marketing by $296. The Parker and marketing, we were under by $1,400. Parker and operations, we were under $80. We did not expend anything this year on memberships, maintenance and repair, or program special events. Salaries and wages, you had your $8,000 to the good on that. Allocated, you budgeted 12, so far you've only spent 37.
Is that money gonna be expended at some point? Because that was yours, was it not?
Not all. It'll probably end up around 4,500 for this fiscal year.
For you?
We were under $400 on invasive removal. I mean, no expenditure so far on plant and wildlife maintenance. $1,000 is budgeted for other fundraisers. We didn't expend that. And web hosting, a website. I sent a bill in for the website, but evidently they paid for it out of one of the recreation department funds that we didn't do it. And then utilities, we paid $128 out of that so far. Okay. Any questions about the financial update? Alright, let's move on into next year's budget. The dark sheet, the proposed budget. What I would do if I was you, I'd just lay it beside what we did from last year, and I can talk so you can kind of see how it works. Now this is proposed. This is just numbers I threw together based on years past, and looking at what you've done. You can adjust and these in any way you see fit because you're the committee. But this is just the first throw out there to you of the budget. Going down to the proposed budget, City of Darlington's budget of $11,000, their contribution. The park run, last year you budgeted you estimated raising $11,000. I bumped it to 12 this year because you made 14. Okay, anything above that is good. Program and sales, nothing. Grants, I left it at 1,000 because we asked for 2,500. We got 800 last year. I don't see us getting more, probably 500 or less, because the amount of ATAX money was less this year than it's ever been this year. If I was reading it correctly. Okay. Now I left that $2,500 fundraiser in case you know. We've been talking about another fundraiser. $2,500 is a target to shoot for. That's your target to raise an additional $2,500. If you go down to other, last year I didn't have anything in other interest. This year we've added that in there, so it's $200. So next year your total income should be, if you meet all your targets, you'll bring in $26,700. Now let's look at the expenditures. PR and marketing, I left it at 500. Park run marketing was 2,000. I dropped it 1,000. Typically because ATAX money has helped pay for that, so we'll get that offset that. So park run operations, I left it at 3,000 because we spent 2,900 last year. Memberships and organizations is 200. There's a couple organizations I've been looking at. I think you might want to look at joining. Nature-based tourism society, South Carolina, and some others, but they're not that expensive to join. Maintenance and repairs, I left that at 500. There is an account in the park and recreation budget for the park, and that's what Lee's been. Typically, we don't get into that until if he runs out of that. Special events and programs, we've had 500 there for a couple of years. I dropped it back to 250 this year, because we have something. Salaries and wages. 12,000 was budgeted last year. It shows 17,000 now. What that includes is we brought on Willie. Picked Willie up since he's not working. He's quote retired. He's not working with Mr. Williamson. So what that does is that I looked at what I had been making the past 4 years, and I averaged it out and everything. And that 1,700, that is $9,500 allocated to park manager, $7,500 to Willie. 7,500. Yeah. So that comes to total 17,000. Now, if you look below that, there's the invasive removal. It's blank. That was 4,000 last year. Okay, you allocated 4,000 plus that 1,000 up there in marketing. From the park run I took out, that's $5,000 from last year. It's basically all we've done, it's the same thing, just shifted that money into that salary spot.
Willie doesn't have a license because that was under Ben's license and he did it labs. You can't still when that right happened with the invasive plant removal.
Well, yeah, that was for spraying only.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to have the permit.
Right.
Farm.
So we're not spraying anything. We do, we spray on the city's license. But yes, and, we had that grant a couple years ago to pay for that, but that grant ran out. So that last year, that $4,000 had no grant money in it. That was just park money. Okay. So I basically took that. That's 5,000 right there of the 7,500. Okay. So what that would do, that's 17,000 because, and remembering that, I'm just part-time, Willie's part-time, so those are not full-time salaries, as you know. It costs a lot more for that if it's full-time. That's based on, Willie's is based on $10 an hour at 15 hours a week, times 50 weeks.
And looking at what we used this past year, roughly $7,500 for both of y'all in salaries and wages is what I see here so far, right? But then there'll be a little bit more in the last couple months.
Yeah, but you got April, May, and June.
Right. Okay.
And I did mine.
But I'm saying we're gonna still come under the 16 this year, right?
You don't.
We budgeted 12 for you, 4 for Willie, and right now we're at 7,500 as of this stage.
Right.
So
because my work in the park this year was very limited. I didn't put nearly the hours in it that I had in the past.
Right.
So that's why those numbers are down.
Mm-hmm.
And also Willie's at Martin, January.
Right.
February,
Yeah.
March.
But I'm saying we should come in under budget for salaries.
Oh Lord, yes.
Yeah, that's what.
You're not gonna. In the next 3 months, if Willie and I work, the maximum we could work, it wouldn't be $2,000. Yeah, it would be $2,000 more.
Good.
Is Willie going to be considered an employee of the city?
He is a
Yes.
No, he's an independent contractor.
He's like me, an independent contractor.
So he gets no benefit.
Neither he nor
Of course,
I get any
doesn't-
benefits.
Because he's over 65 though.
He's
under
drawing.
benefit.
So he and I are classified as independent contractors through the city, but we are not. Neither one of us are city employees.
That kind of stuff.
Okay?
Yeah.
Well, but he's got a pay raise, and
Yeah,
so
it's good for him.
it's
Yeah.
benefits for him as well.
Okay. So that's why that's 17,000. That's 95. That's allocated 9,500 for the park manager and 7,500 for the other. plant wildlife maintenance, I dropped that down to 250. We haven't really planted anything in the park in a while. Park's doing, it's growing everything it needs. So, fundraiser, I left that 1,000 in there just in case y'all decided to do something, you have some money to spend on it. I left the 300 for the web hosting. That's for the website. And then utilities, I kept at 250 because we're at 128 right now.
Well,
So-
didn't we talk the last time about doing, having an education thing, slot where we would, like, replenish those signs and things?
You mean allocate some money
Yeah,
for
allocate
repairing
some
signs?
You can up
Where would
that,
that
that would
come
come under maintenance and repair, removing and
Okay.
replacing the signs.
Okay.
If you wanna boost that way up, or you can just, or you could, or at another meeting, somebody can just make a motion to
Are
spend.
we talking about the little signs that are on sort of the handrails and stuff like
Yeah,
that?
that's what we're gonna.
What do they cost?
They have deteriorated, they cost a
They-
good bit, but.
Yeah, those,
you know.
we bought 25 and they were about $800.
It's a plexiglass, yes.
And they lasted, what,
About 3-4 years, about 3 years.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so we do.
Is there a different type of sign?
It's the ultraviolet. Anything you print and put out in the sun, the guy recommends that you can put, a wooden cover over it.
That you
But-
didn't open up to
And
look
open
at?
read it, but we did that on a couple as a trial, and they were ripped off within a week.
Yeah.
So
And you have that under where?
that would come under maintenance and repair.
Okay.
But what you could-
For me, to me, I mean, it's just trying to think if we could.
Well, if you want to bump that up to include them signs, or at another meeting, you can just make a motion to the committee to expend 500, 1,000, whatever, to replace the signs
Yeah.
outside of the general budget. Because you've got, the fund.
Alright. Well, I don't know, I just thought maybe we might.
You can put it in there however you want to do it. I mean, like I said, this is just preliminary. Y'all can
Well,
work this any way you
since
want.
we haven't,
Trying to
we
stay.
have no fundraiser plan, we can use fundraiser money.
I think we need to talk about specifically what fundraiser or what, because we had this in there from last year. That's a
Right.
pretty big amount for our budget.
Right.
That represents 10% of our budget. And I don't think we ever, attempted to do anything. We
Right.
talked about it. So I don't think we should budget something there unless we have, a realistic
I mean, we have
idea of
talked
how we're
about it.
gonna pull it off.
Yeah.
Because otherwise we're just kind of fooling ourselves.
Right. And I think
So, I mean,
replacing the signs would be a better use of the money.
well, no, I agree that we should
Short
see
term.
about replacing signs. Oh, that's on the expense side, but what I'm saying on the income side.
You're saying
We need to, and I'm not saying take it out, I'm just saying before we approve a budget, we wanna leave 2,500 in like we had last year for a fundraiser.
Don't
We
make
need
it
to
make
have,
no
we
money.
need to have some specific ideas of what that fundraiser's gonna look like. Cause we had it last year and then we never really even talked about it. We discussed a little about
Right.
possibly having an event like the oysters or the
Right. Well,
wine,
Crystal-
whatever
yeah,
down in.
Crystal came and gave us a
Yeah.
presentation.
Right, but
And,
nothing ever.
something under the oaks or something like that.
Right.
Because she had talked about that farm to table event.
Right.
That was before
Under
we had
the oaks.
electrical.
Yeah, I think that would be better than an oyster.
Oh, I agree. That was just original.
Yeah.
Throwing out there an idea, but
I think a farm to table.
I think farm to table would be great. We just need to say, have a plan at the time of the budget.
Yeah.
When we're gonna do it, how we're gonna do it, what kind of participation, so that it makes sense in the budget. Anybody can just put a number on a budget.
This, just to let you know, we need to approve this next month's meeting,
Right.
the June meeting, because
This is first
takes
reading?
effect. This is first reading. This takes in account that we go into July 1 next fiscal year.
Right. Well, that's what I say. So, we need to think about it
Yeah.
every month when we come back together to approve this budget. Let's have a hard detail. I mean, like the farm to table, maybe she could, kind of revive the idea and maybe we could set some preliminary
I'll
dates.
go talk to her
Okay.
and see if she, it'd be kind of nice to have like, maybe do it in the fall and have like little food stations throughout,
Mhm.
throughout the
Fall.
trail. And, we can shut down the park.
Well, I mean, it's looking good that we're having our first event in the park, the Jurassic Park in
Yeah.
the park. So
We've got
moving forward.
restaurants that would be really good if they
Yeah.
would just do some kind of booth like they do at
Right.
Florence Christian,
Right.
or whatever, the King's Academy that does that.
Does what?
Taste of Florence, where they had the
Uh-huh.
restaurants, they didn't do it last
Yeah.
year.
Right.
You know, that, even if it's just Darlington or local restaurants, had something down there that they had their one little thing that they want.
Right.
Tacos from Mexican
Yeah, I mean, like
restaurant or something.
the Toast of Darlington, for example, is not I would say overly extravagant, big budget. I mean, you got some local guys that come, but I'm saying it doesn't take a whole lot
Right.
to put it on. Versus the Taste is kind of a bigger event, but the Toast is pretty like people, they're showing up on that one little street. It lasts for a few hours. There's not a lot of cost involved in setting up and taking down. So something like that would go over really well, I think, right in that area.
And also, remember the farm to table event too was the way it was described was you have a local restaurant, somebody locally, and they would set up a menu and get it from their local farmers.
Right.
All the meat would come locally, everything was in season at the time, and they would have a meal, and then the farmers, we talk about, what it was in it, just kind of promote the farming, the agriculture side
Right.
of it too.
London food.
Yeah.
Right.
So that would be the question, do you have multiple restaurants or do you have one restaurant?
Oh, I think multiple different.
I mean, how many farm-to-table restaurants are there around that we can get? That's,
Well, what you do is you just
Todd
have,
does, but I know he does.
who's that?
Todd Cardy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Pearls.
Yeah, but I
Get
mean,
the swinks involved.
How about a wine tasting? Everybody loves a wine.
well, we talked about that. Yeah, that we kind of were talking
That's one
about
that was.
melding the two together.
It would definitely be.
Buy a ticket. Buy a ticket.
Yeah.
But the problem there is that the park is a non-alcoholic location, and so
It would have to be
the
my
city has
card.
to get the proper licensing or whatever.
My yard.
They can approve it, right? So
Fall down
that's
the hill.
That's right. We can use Eugene's, your backyard and my front yard.
That's
and your
right.
Why couldn't it be a venue and then have the food and the wine tasting at the same time?
just as
Have a beer yard and two lawn yards.
That kind of lodge is nice.
Might have a
Maybe this could be the pot yard.
I think you could probably talk him into it,
yeah.
having it.
Be the
Maybe the
milk house.
advertisement for him too.
Right.
Yeah, I think we could talk him to. He's got that, the garden in the backyard where,
That's
it's really
true.
nice. You wouldn't
That's
really
true.
have to use the inside. But I thought we wanted to have it in the park.
I know.
The only thing about that is how do you park? Will we have to?
We'd have to block off the
bring
street.
people down or whatever?
The street would have to be
We'll
closed.
find out Friday how it
Well, I
works.
guess so.
But see, what's good about it is you got the gate, and
Yeah.
the vendors can drive right in with their
Right.
trailers or whatever and set everything up. So parking is really but you could park all along James Street.
Yeah.
They've got to
And
have
walk right
water
down
and
there.
their food and all that. I mean, you've got to have water supply down there and everything.
Yeah, we got the power down there.
We'd have the porta potty.
And we could bring that porta
Yeah,
thing.
they're gonna need water for cleaning
Yeah,
and
they,
doing
a lot of them bring their own water. A lot of the
Yeah.
trailers and stuff would have.
Don't pop out, Bubba. We're doing
I'm
something.
not,
Devil's
you
advocate.
just gotta have a,
A realistic
when you think
plan.
about,
Well, I've seen some campers
I like to know that people have washed their hands when they're fixing to eat food.
The creek's not 150 feet.
Yeah, yeah,
They have to put water in the can.
Jay James has done tests that water's clean.
Eddie tests it too all the time.
But I mean, some of these campers that I've places, things I've been to, they had everything contained in their own
Right.
wagon. They brought their own big thing,
Right.
and everything was contained in that they needed.
Well,
That way they can control everything.
Right.
Well,
Somewhere else.
like I said, we don't have to have it all set in stone, but we just need to have a good plan to put into the budget.
Okay.
Park update?
Well, you wanna, like a first reading, approve this,
Not
then
quite
we
there
carry it
yet.
over to the next for approval?
So moved.
Well, I don't know that we have to, approve it, just,
Because he was talking about,
First
Adjust
reading.
we have to approve it next time.
yeah, have to approve it next time.
Alright.
Yeah.
So just take this with you, look at it.
Yeah, obviously we don't have everybody here today. I think when we're talking about the budget, give everybody a little bit of time to review it, and then maybe they've got some other ideas.
Okay. Any other questions on that? We move up park update. Why is everything about my name?
Is your Eddie on?
You so good.
Park update. The park is in good shape, except for the sign that was knocked down. We've talked about that, I think. I think you got the email. I think you should really be discussing about that. It's in.
Is their insurance gonna pay for this?
We don't know yet.
Somebody said it was Allstate. I don't know.
I don't make that. I mean, they'll pay for it. They know who it is. They got it written up by the cop.
Yeah.
I talked to Howard. Howard wants us to get three quotes on replacing or repairing.
Well, if the insurance company's gonna pay, you ain't gotta give a one quote, get whoever you want.
Wouldn't the adjuster you don't have an adjuster come out?
Should we get him?
Yeah, the adjuster, well, I don't, it's based upon which company
I
it
mean,
is. That's a relatively minor.
But I don't know him that well, but they're
Get a bill,
specialized
what's
in
gonna
marine
cost.
construction.
Okay.
for that.
Well, I'll talk to Lee.
Get an adjuster,
He's
a couple
probably
$100 extra dollars, and, it's kind of cut a dry, they knocked it over. Do we know who the insurance company is? Is it also? We don't
I
know.
don't know.
That should have
Howard
been
didn't
written,
tell me very much.
that should have been written up on the report that we got by the police.
See, I haven't seen the report. I just know the police came and
Howard says it's up to Lee and Eddie to figure it out.
Well,
That he can't.
you,
That can't be.
I can, if you can get it's the FR10.
Okay.
That's Howard, if you gotta go to the police department, I mean, because the city police did it.
Right.
Go say, we know what day it was, say, y'all, somebody ran into the thing, destroyed it, I need a copy of the FR10 so that I can get in contact with the insurance company. Because when the police talk to the person that was in the wreck, they say, you've got 15 days to turn this into your insurance agent. So they say, oh, well, I ain't got to do anything then for 15 days, and of course, other people might be in the hospital and not have a car. I mean, you go down the list of things, but they're real stupid on that. So get to, find out who it is and then call them. There should be a telephone number on there.
Okay.
You say, has this claim been reported to you? Is it destroyed a very valuable part of it?
Well,
For the city.
well, you know that rain barrel that was destroyed was a one-of-a-kind piece of art.
Absolutely.
Didn't it win an award?
He won first place.
There you go. That's right,
They
yeah.
destroyed your rain barrel?
Smushed. Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
No.
That's the main thing I noticed.
The rain barrel, the thing sitting on top of the rain barrel.
Oh, really?
Oh dear, I love that rain barrel.
Didn't your wife paint it? No, you painted it.
He's our local artist.
One of a kind. That's the first and
Well,
only
that's
thing.
worth at least $1,000.
Well, can you do it again?
I don't know. We'll see. I may have to call in help.
It was great.
Right.
A signed number print.
It's very good.
Limited edition.
Should have had a rider on that. Should have.
Right.
Okay.
But the part, other than the accident we had, we're just trying to stay ahead of the mowing.
Okay, and then there's the little the foot rail that's been knocked off. Got that.
It's all on the list.
Okay, and then
That's on the list. Taking the signs down's on the list, but right now they're not near the top of the list because they're trying to get
well, when
caught
you start getting caught up, when you get those cones that have been sitting there by the second bridge, get those cones out of there, they look very unsightly.
I've told the guys twice to come by and get them.
Tell them again. Tell them again.
They belong to
They pulled them out of the swamp, I guess. They're real dirty looking.
belong to the city.
Yeah.
I've told the rec guys when they come down and clean out the trash to make sure they get them.
Oh, well, they emptied the trash. Somebody asked me about that, said that the trash was just smelling terrible down, it's across from you, the one down there. Somebody was putting something in there, and they came to me and said, I don't think they emptied those trash cans. They smell
I see them come by. I mean, I don't know how often they do, but they do
Usually
come
when
by.
I say they're full and need to be empty.
No, but when you say they come by, they ride by and don't stop.
Yeah,
That's
that's,
right.
They ride through on Monday to see what needs to be picked up.
Well, the thing is it gets warm now. It might not be full, but it might have
Well, they
one
said-
thing in it that's really smelly.
Well, they said it was about half full, and they didn't see how it could have gotten filled up that. That was this weekend, and so it should have been picked up on Thursday or Friday. And this was like on Sunday. And they said it was half full and smelled horrible. People come tell me this stuff. on the committee. So get on this trash pickup people. And I still think we need to move the recycling thing to the back and bring out the green can.
I'm gonna get rid of all the blue ones.
I think we should
Nobody,
be.
nobody.
I use them.
Yeah.
I eat down there.
But you know what we have to do? Because
What?
you put your aluminum plastic in there and everybody else puts trash in them, then we just have to dump it. So it ends up in, what you're putting it ends up in the trash anyway.
Do we have a sign? I just feel like we need to encourage people to recycle.
They're still putting out, I agree, but the city doesn't care about recycling, the county doesn't care about recycling, so then nobody's gonna recycle. I mean, literally, we have tried, we've, it says
You
recycle
mean the
on.
stuff that we put in our recycling bins doesn't get recycled?
I don't know what happens to it, I doubt it, but,
I think they do get recycled.
well,
but-
this is.
But the problem is what he's saying is if somebody puts other trash in it, then the city won't, they can't deal with having half trash and half recyclable and going through
They're
it.
not gonna go through
Okay,
it.
well, just take the blue cans
And
out.
they're gonna separate the Hardee's bags from the.
Right.
From the aluminum cans, right.
Well,
From
I
the
would
beer
just-
can.
well, they, like, they don't do glass, they don't do styrofoam, and, a lot of people might think glass is recyclable, so they throw it in there. Or they throw styrofoam.
Yeah.
So,
Better in the
Okay,
trash
well,
can
just-
than on the ground.
Yeah.
Well, I just felt like at one time they weren't emptying the blue trash can because it didn't have recycling in it and it had garbage in it. Because
Well,
it was
the
just
city
staying
does
full all
not,
the time.
the city does not empty any of it.
Who does it?
These recreation guys that do the line off the fields and stuff, they
Oh.
go by and empty. The city doesn't touch any of the trash down there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it has nothing, the city doesn't dump the trash.
Oh, I thought the city was picking it up.
No, they have never picked it up. These
Oh.
guys go by with the
Well, why
trailer.
don't they? It's the city cans.
it's a white truck with like the yellow light on the top, right?
Yeah, if they don't pick it up, it's the recreation, the maintenance guys at the recreation, do
Yeah.
the fields. When I say the trash cans are full, they get big trash bags, they come and they dump them in trash bags and haul them off to the trash. They
Now
don't-
they're in that white pickup truck what I'm talking about. Yeah, they're not
Yeah.
a trash truck. Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
pickup truck.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
thought the city.
No,
Trash
Oh, the
people.
trash people? No,
trash
Oh,
people,
well, that was
city,
city cans, so I thought the city was doing it.
the city gave them to us.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Learn something every day.
Yeah, I thought that was, the city was supposed to be picking them up every,
We can get the
Yeah.
recreation.
Every
department
week.
on it.
All right,
yeah.
we're gonna move on to the movie. It's supposed to be Friday night, 7:30, 8 o'clock in the
Dark
park.
30.
So,
Dark 30.
start at 30. And that's all on that. We've already done the budget part. 5K update. Is there anything, did you get Howard to sign off on?
Yes, Howard is, we've got approval for October 6th. I talked to Mike Cook at the police department about parade permit. Everything's done, go. I've got to submit the form to the county. That's the last thing.
DOT.
We're set up, yeah, that's what the DOT. We're set up with, Simply Timing, and that was the date. And the good thing about our date is that it's the only race that weekend that is part of the PD Grand Prix runners
good.
group. It's the one they get points for. And hopefully the high school kids will be able to come this year and want to have a meet somewhere and can be a part of it. So I'm very optimistic about this date.
Good.
Well, yeah.
Thank you.
I'm
Thank you.
hoping the
Val.
weather will hold.
Oh,
No hurry.
And I'm going to send everybody an email about, I want everybody to email me back about who you talked to last year to get your donation slot. And then I'll just divide it up and,
But you have the Excel, right? Andy handed you the
Yes,
Excel?
I got it.
Okay.
so we can, before, I usually go out after Memorial Day and start asking people. And just,
Memorial Day or Labor Day?
Memorial Day.
Oh.
So we can get the t-shirts done,
Oh, yeah.
I try to do it in June and get it over with.
Wait till the last minute.
So then they kind of forget about it, and then when it happens, it's like a surprise. They get a
There
free
you go.
t-shirt.
Yeah.
Well, we can do like we talked last time. Make less T-shirts since we have way too
Well,
many,
we're
and put
gonna-
those towards the sign
Yeah,
for
that's
repairs.
it. That's what we're gonna
With
do.
it being a Grand Prix race, we'll have to see what pre-registration is.
Yeah,
T-shirts.
and I'm gonna talk to
Because I know some of the Grand Prix.
see what he can do. And also, I'm gonna do a couple banners, put one in Hartsville, one in Florence, and one,
Really good.
trying to get permission to put it on the old Center Brick Warehouse.
Well, they've got a sign up there now that says, don't do that.
If you ask them, they might
Yeah,
let
well,
us.
okay, I noticed somebody had a big one up there, and I said,
If
I
you get
wonder.
permission, they
Okay,
let you.
I was wondering how they happened to.
And I think that's such a visible spot.
You know, the owners ought to charge rent to put things, I think it'd be another source of income.
Yeah.
Right.
But I think the Florence Tornadoes is still a pretty good day because it does come out in the Hartsville paper too. Same day, so like we get two ads that the week before, on Monday and Friday. But most of the runners, if they're on the running websites, they know. They check in.
And I checked a couple of those Grand Prix races. I'm not saying we will, but I saw where a couple of Grand Prix races had 1,500, 2,000 runners.
Woo!
Oh, wow.
We would, no, I not what to do.
Yeah, t-shirts, yeah, we're gonna have to get t-shirts for sure.
But it could significantly increase our
It
numbers.
could.
That'd be fantastic.
Being the only race.
What are we gonna do? We're going to have so many bananas, so many oranges.
There's not enough bananas in Darlington County.
Any new business?
No.
Somebody
All right.
motion to
Motion to
adjourn.
adjourn.
I can't say that.
I say,
Thank you.
All those in favor?
Meeting over.
Vote.
Oh, who votes yes?
All those in
to
favor, aye.
end this
Hey,
meeting?
so I don't care.
This meeting started so long ago, I can't remember.